Okay, let's see if people can hear me now. This stupid thing. You mean I've been silent on stream for about 9 minutes because nobody could hear me? Bloody hell. I mean, can people hear me now? I would like to know if people could hear me now. Way, it's working. Yay. Thank you, Darian Root, for letting me know that it works. God, 10 minutes of me rambling and you couldn't hear me all that time. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. This shows I have not been streaming for a while. That and I'm stupid, so there we go. So nothing new there then. Viper is stupid as a brick. And yeah. How is everybody in the chat, I should say? I mean, should I start over again, saying what I was saying? Stupid damn Streamlabs. How am I doing, Thomas Train? Ups and downs. It's been a lot of down. Been working through it. It's all I can do. It's all you can do. So you work through it. And yeah, that's what I have been doing. Anyway, to start over of my 10 minutes of rambling. So people on Twitter may have seen that I put out a poll to stream or not to stream, and unfortunately the streaming part won out. You know, and not hiding under the rock. So I mean, there was one that said, why don't you stream while hiding under your rock? And unfortunately, the reception there is pretty bad. I think I was under my rock for a few minutes there. Also, people are getting a bit worried about me because I haven't been streaming, haven't been doing any content in a while. And, I mean, I don't know why people are worried about me. You don't need to worry about me, guys. I'm absolutely not fine at all, but still. And Thomas Train, yes, I am stupid. I am stupid as a brick. That's what I am. So there you go. But, and also I haven't, you know, I haven't done a Patreon stream in a while. So there is that. And my patrons deserve better. You know, the people who are my bosses, who give me money, definitely deserve better than me just ghosting them. Yeah. Indeed, Daniel. Shakespeare. To stream or not to stream? Stream one out. So, well, what can I say? Shakespeare was a big influence in my life, considering that my mum and dad used to have a big book full of all his plays and sonnets and things like that. And I would just read Macbeth over and over and over again. And you're probably thinking, why Macbeth? That was the only one that interested me. Maybe it's because of my ancestry, I don't know. I mean, what got me was, okay, I've known for a while that through my mum's family, specifically on my granddad's side, I don't know how he worked it out, but I am related to the 5th wife of Henry VIII. Henry VIII was a king of England. He was the one that set in motion the Church of England because he wanted to divorce his first wife. And he's most notable for having 6 wives. Yeah, so I've known for a while that I am related to the 5th wife, Catherine Howard. What I learnt recently was, because of Catherine Howard, she is actually the first cousin of a woman called Anne Boleyn. And Anne Boleyn just so happens to be the 2nd wife of Henry VIII. Now this surprised me. You know, this surprised me anyway. Because I was just fine being related to one of the wives. But no, I'm related to two of the wives. And the thing is, it's the same 2 that famously got beheaded. Maybe this is why I liked Macbeth. There's a beheading in that, and it's my ancestor, it's my blood calling out to me, going, yes, that's how we died. So, I'm related to Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard, the 2 wives that got beheaded by Henry VIII. That is pretty out there. I mean, it's probably nothing to be proud of, you know. I mean, I bet if anybody goes back far enough, you're probably related to... everybody's related to everybody through cousins and things like that. But no, it's just a fun little fact I found out. I'm related to 2 wives of Henry VIII, and it's the same 2 that got beheaded. Again, maybe that's why I like Macbeth. Well, there we go. Dearie me. So that's what I was rambling about for about 25 minutes. So, Thomas saying, we worry because we love and care about you. LOL. Well, there you go. Darian Root, that's probably why Viper and Sinatra work well together. The stupidity seems to work off each other. Well, maybe. Honestly, probably thought you were a spore of one of Henry's failed attempts of a son, aka a daughter. No, I'm not directly linked to them, but there we go. Hello, opinionated Scotsman. Oh, I should take your wrench away since you're no longer a Patreon of mine. So, remove wrench. There we go. Haha. And Chrysaorus. Yes, I am in the works of doing the Ballad of Mulan. Considering that... Holy fucking shit, she's still alive. I am still alive. Kind of. So, Joe Taylor, we would love a new reading too. How are you a Patreon? I didn't get an email saying you're a Patreon Scotsman. Yes, but I am doing the Ballad of Mulan, because, well, I thought the Ballad of Mulan should get out there, considering that Disney recent bastardization of it. The less said about that, the better. I don't know what's going on with Disney, but they have gone downhill very fast. Their movies are not what they were, what they once were. And it's kind of a shame. But yes, Unholy Reaper, I am alive, kind of, sort of. I mean, if you count barely eating as somewhat alive. Well, opinionated Scotsman, I don't mind if you had to cancel. I mean, these times have been hard, financially for everybody. So, if you wanted to stay cancelled until you are financially safe, that is fine. I'm not chastising you for not, anyway. I'm not chastising you for not being a Patreon anymore. It is what it is. I understand. Diamond Root, there is no hill, it's a cliff. Yeah, well, yeah. Do you know any poems by heart you could recite now? No. My memory for things is absolutely wretched. I can remember silly trivia things, but I can't remember full sonnets or things like that. I have said before, and I'll say it again, I am stupid. So there is that. Unholy Reaper, if you want to jump into Patreons, you can talk to me there and possibly tell me off. What's my favourite poem? Honestly, it's probably that Rudyard Kipling poem I recently did, which was last month, I think, of the Jungle Book. Mainly because, other than reading Shakespeare's Macbeth over and over again, that's the one poem I would read over and over again by Rudyard Kipling. I mean, again, when I was growing up, I wasn't just sat in front of the TV all day. My mum and dad did make me read. And yeah. Did you get to watch the new Thundercats reboot that came out earlier this year? I said I'd give it a go, and I couldn't make it past the first episode. I mean, I couldn't make it past the first episode with that utter tripe of a show. I don't know what was worse. The animation or the so-called jokes. I don't think it was the animation that was really bad. I guess I have been spoiled by early Disney animation, where I expect animators and animation to be really good. But yeah, I'm adaptable to change in animation. I don't mind that at all. I think different styles of animation is good. But there are some styles that I just do not like. At all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, hello. Hello.
The fuck? I thought you killed over in the ditch somewhere.
I nearly did.
Depression.
Yeah. It's a bitch.
Yeah, it's going around with this isolation crap. Luckily, I live in Georgia where everything's back open.
I mean...
Yeah, I saw in the UK they say, oh, wave 2, shut shit back down. Because it raised half a percentile?
Well, it raised a bit more than that, but, the number of cases rose a bit more than that. The number of deaths it's hardly budged.
Maybe I'll say.
But the number of cases did spike again, and that's because there are some people who are jam-packed into one tiny house with 8 generations living under a roof. I'm not saying who. They keep on getting COVID. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, here's the thing with I know a lot of friends of mine
there
that
is that.
had to get out of their apartments and basically go back and live with their families because they couldn't pay their rent and there was
Yeah.
no rent forgiveness by their landlord. So
Nope.
now there's families living with families in the same goddamn house.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
On to more lighter subjects about
Lighter
animation.
subjects. Yay, animation! Well,
One main, a lot of the newer animation I'm having issues with. I think that Steven Universe style of animation that I keep seeing pop up in various things that they used for Thundercats Roar, the new style She-Ra, all that stuff irritates the hell out of me because it looks so lazy.
yeah, there's no definition to anything. That what I watch Clownfish TV, and what they kept
No
on
idea
saying
what that
about
is.
the Thundercats was it looks like they look like they are balloon characters. And I'm like, yeah, there's no muscle definition. They just look squishy. If you know what I mean.
Well, you're talking about these people are supposed to be badasses, fighting Mumra and all that stuff, and they just look like obese children.
Pretty much. I mean, a lot of when watching Steven Universe, I could get behind some of the writing. And there were some moments in the animation I was like, okay, that's pretty impressive. But there was nothing really bringing me back, if you know what I mean.
When I look at something like Thundercats, I want that feeling of nostalgia. I want kind of that reviving the spark that I had as a kid watching the original.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I mean,
they had a good attempt with that. What was it? The 2011 remake, and then they just kind of lost the plot.
Well, it wasn't so much they lost the plot; it was financial.
Financial, and people were having issues with some of the ways they had reimagined some of the characters. Yeah. I mean, they reimagined Lion-O as this whiny little brat.
I think I think it kind of added to Lion-O instead of just this 12-year-old boy in a grown-up's body where he's having to learn everything. He's still learning everything at the, as he's growing up, but you could see over the course he was growing as a character.
And there were also other personality shifts. There were other personality shifts with like Chitara, Tigra, and all of them that I'm just like, The dynamic just wasn't there anymore, in my opinion. Like the camaraderie, the teamwork, and all that stuff that I was so used to seeing in the original cartoon just kind of...
I think they definitely put more angst in the characters. In terms of like the Tigra being jealous of Lion-O for being the natural born son and being the actual prince to Thundera, and things like that. Just, I think that they did give them more.
It's in my mind, it was great concept, poorly executed. I understand trying to give them more dimension as characters, but I don't think they quite hit the nail on the head doing it when they actually went about it.
That, and they couldn't sell toys. So financially,
my thing is, I didn't remember. My thing is, I didn't see any advertisements for that show when it was coming on. It was just one day I turned on the TV and, oh, what is this?
It's Thundercats. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm just like, you don't see. But that seems to be one of the reasons why I kind of let Cartoon Network and a lot of other things kind of go. Because they kept putting their finances and importance on some of the stupider stuff rather than, I guess, stuff geared towards a more adult audience.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, hell, I found out the other day that my nephews completely stopped watching Cartoon Network after it was something. I believe they said Toonami came out in support of BLM, and they just like, I'm done.
Yeah, it did. The character that is Toonami, that they made the logo thing animated, they came out in support of Black Lives Matter, and
the problem I have is the timing.
It's like, you are a cartoon show service thing. We don't care about your
cartoon
morals.
Characters shouldn't be pushed into political.
Yeah.
But and here's the thing: I can kind of understand when BLM first came about because the premise is good. Got you. It's about no more are we going to stand by and let minorities be abused in any way, shape, or form. I'm like, cool, got you. Then they go with the riots. I'm like, you lost the plot. I'm sorry. Bye bye.
Yeah, I mean,
so I can understand if you come out in the beginning and say, yeah, we stand with Black Lives Matter, we support them. I'm like, okay, I got you. But when you come out that long after you've already seen what their true intentions are, I'm like, I can't. No. Go burn in hell.
Yeah. And you wonder why people like me like anime so much.
But, and it's not just, and that's unfortunately been everything. I used to watch a D&D stream called Critical Role. And their first episode after coming back from the COVID hiatus was the very first thing, like, we stand with Black Lives Matter, the South Poverty Center, and all. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I'm done.
Don't blame you.
Like, I'm not going to support people that use a platform of entertainment to push politics. I can't do it.
Yeah, no.
If I want politics, I go watch Ranting Monkey.
Or Sinatra, either way.
I haven't really been watching them for
back as moderator.
Haven't really watched them often very much. I've actually caught when Sinatra and like Drunk will do like just videos, yeah, I'll watch that, but I can't watch the AAA anymore.
Yeah, no, don't blame you. I mean, the AAA, when Ghastly gets on a ranting spree or gets all American, then yeah, it's hard to get a word in edgeways. And then you've got Drunkle shouting over people. You know. So let's see. Opinionated Scotsman, you were also back in the role of Viper's bosses on my Discord, so there you go.
I mean, and it's just one of those things where I just kind of felt, it's just one of those things where just not being able to enjoy it. I mean, I'm a patron of Sinatra and all of them. I haven't bothered once going into their Discords in like 2-3 months. Haven't bothered participating in any of the patron stuff. I'm just like, ugh. I'm starting to wonder why. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great guys, but I'm also one of those people, I'm realizing I'm not getting my money's worth.
No, I can understand that. I mean, I can understand.
Don't get me wrong, I was, hey, if you want honesty, I was on the same line about you. I'm like, let's see, no content, no word, no nothing. I'm like, hell, she's probably killed over in a ditch anywhere. I might as well start saving my money.
Yeah, where have you been?
Depression, Scotsman. Depression. Just one moment. JTR, I'm not sweet or sexy. But hi.
Just cute instead.
Anyway. Yeah, depression is a
She's
bitch.
big, voluptuous, just like Shamu.
Indeed. But no, I know you've been worried about me, and again, if you need to freaking, I don't know, slap me and go, Viper, where are you? You can do like Cryptic and just message bomb me over Discord or something like that. I don't mind. You know, I will tell you what's going on.
No, that's the only reason I didn't. Because I ran into Cryptic. So, that was the only reason I kind of, you know what, I'll hold off and see how things go with you. Because Cryptic gave me a heads up like, yeah, oh no, the bitch is still alive.
Oh, the damn Chinaman. Yeah, she's still alive, don't worry.
Yeah.
Kind of alive. I'm trying to get her to eat.
I'll just send you pictures of my cat or something. That I did.
Yay! That's one way to cheer me up, is just cats. Dogs. I mean, I have limited myself to visiting my family once a week. Unless they need me for something. I mean, next week is going to be a bitch. Because it's my mum's and dad's birthdays. As well as their anniversary. All in 1 week.
Mm.
And yes, bastard beast, I am dead inside. Very much so. There is no soul here. Only sexy voices for Ghastly and Sinatra to abuse in ad reads.
They still milking you for horsecock?
Huh?
They still milk you for a horsecock every time you go anywhere near the AAA?
Oh, you should have seen it yesterday.
Nope.
Yeah, well, they've also found a new way to milk money out of me. It's I kind of showed off the sexy voice to Ghastly and Sinatra, and now Ghastly has 2 voice reads of me doing an ad for Gulf City, for gulf-gear.com.
Mm-hmm.
So he can edit and use those when he pleases. But I also did a read for Sinatra for his sponsor, facialabuse.com. You do not know how much I agonized trying to make facialabuse.com not sound dirty.
Well, that reminds me, how is Sinatra's business going?
Sinatra, from what I know, it's doing very well.
Yeah.
See, and Thomas Train, don't worry about JTR. It's just what he does. I don't mind. I mean, he has said that he wants death by snoo from me. I don't know why. All I need to do is just sit
on his face and suffocate. No, just sit on his face and suffocate his ass.
That's
so
what
with a name like
Jack
the Ripper, you'd think it'd be him doing the death by snoo, wouldn't you?
No.
The serial killer.
No, it'll be me. Especially with the boobs. The suffocation. There you go.
Don't give him the luxury of the tits. Just sit on him. Let his last dying breath be a fart you let go right at the end.
Oh, God. Ah, dear. Bastard beast. The body is willing, Viper. I bet it's not.
The body is willing, but is it capable of supporting the weight?
How are you two?
Scott?
I'm alright. Just started uni this week, so...
Uni?
Yes.
I keep on forgetting you're like 22.
24.
24, sorry.
Uni is what y'all call college.
University. Yeah.
Gotcha.
College is actually slightly different.
I'm thinking
College
like
is a slightly lower level here than.
I'm thinking like, wait, he joined a union?
No.
I'm not a communist.
No, university,
Gotcha.
college, that sort of thing. The place where it just sucks you dry of all your money. Again, Scotsman, if you need to cancel your Patreon to me of $1.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
You're just getting in. I'm about to get out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got about another semester or 2 left.
So,
I only have like 1 year after this one, so I'm not that bad.
oh, well, at least, yeah. Sorry, I have to open a drink, or else I'll be falling asleep.
Speak of the Chinaman.
The Chinaman! Cryptic, you're in my Discord, you get an automatic invite. Get your Chinese ass in here. I know he's not actually Chinese, he's Vietnamese, but...
Hey, he's a chink's a chink.
None of my cryptic complains about that because he's always talking to like people like me in Discord on a regular basis. So I think he should know how to use Discord.
Well,
You should have really joined. You should have joined us. A couple of weeks ago. Him and me were both patrons of Alex, and we were just tearing that poor boy a new one.
Good, he deserves it.
Hello,
And hi, Addy. Hi, Em. Now people are coming in.
Oh, Sir Adamantine.
Yep. Again, Addy, you're in my
Lying
Discord.
sack of shit. Both. Alex will say otherwise.
No, it might be. That might have been to me. Thinks I'm always lying. JTR, there will never be bathwater of me. How about that? I'm not going that low.
Why would you want gray Naman?
Anyway.
As for me, I'm doing alright. Business is doing good. People want guns left and fucking right.
Well, I'm not surprised considering what's been happening in America. I mean, we've been
the
kind of
fucking
going...
the goddamn shit show.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to peek over the proverbial pond and go, what's happening in America? Oh, it's on fire.
It's a giant blaze.
old man acting like children. That's what happened in America.
Hi, Alamo.
I'll tell you what, though, you motherfuckers are about to have a goddamn revolt on your own if they don't fucking knock this shit off with the totalitarian rule of these lockdowns. You already had a protest not too long ago.
Yeah, that protest got disbanded because apparently it was a fucking... Even though BLM protests are fine, but that's not...
Well, no, I think the crackdown from the police is because of the BLM stuff. I mean, there is a lot of things we don't know about what's going on. We can only get pieces of information from other areas. But, yeah, it's... I'm not cute, Cryptic!
What's up, Chink?
Actually, I can't hear the Asian. I'm gonna even come back.
No, it's not just you.
Yeah, I mean, Cryptic is always very quiet. So, but Boris is in quite a bind in terms of what to do. And you can tell that he is quite scared of using the majority that he has in government, even though he shouldn't be scared to use it. But it's because not only will he get a backlash from the public, which is always expected, but you've also got the other parties that will cause hell of a commotion to do something. If he does nothing, they're gonna riot. If he does something, they're gonna riot. Unfortunately.
Here's the thing. Take it from follow Trump's rule. That motherfucker's like, they're gonna hate me regardless. Let's just get this shit over with.
Yeah. No, I get it. Okay, Cryptic, Bastard
What the
Beast.
fuck, man?
I am not hot or cute or adorable.
You're all three of those things.
No, I'm not.
You're an adorable little whale.
I am not adorable. You, Unholy Reaper, were the only one on my side saying I'm not cute or adorable or anything. I'm just okay.
You got a ton of fun, let's just put it that way.
You daft sod.
Chibi kawaii. She's too big to be a chibi.
Two parts of me are anyway. You sound hot, cute, and adorable. I'm none of those things. I mean, I make men swoon, apparently, when I talk like this. Don't know why. But Cryptic...
You sound hot, cute, and adorable. You should hear the noises her chair makes when she sits down.
No, the chair goes, no! Go back to the bed!
Wood starts splintering.
You have to yell.
Yes, I need to yell.
Yeah, I'm well aware that that's going on. That Trump caught the coof, and people are praying that he dies from it. I'm well aware of it.
That is absolute ridiculous. You know, it's... Okay, Bastard Beast. I'm nothing like the Ark Covenant. Okay? Ark of the Covenant. Thank you! Okay, Cryptic, are you trying to sell me or something? I think Cryptic's trying to sell my 42E boobs.
I think she's trying to sell them to M, but M likes big tits, so...
Well, all they gotta do is go to your goddamn, Twitter.
Yeah.
One of the last things you posted with that goddamn t-shirt on.
The Uzaki-chan shirt. I know.
Alright. Is that just a girl with some huge tits, or is that just a girl that just didn't age right?
It's just a girl with some huge tits. She's
But
20.
she looks young. Okay. Because she looks like she's like middle school.
Well, no, she's in college.
She looks like a middle school she looks like a middle schooler that they just drew huge knockers on. I'm like, that is not right.
Well, I can see where you're coming from. I mean, I can show you a character that, you know, that actually looks like they should be in kindergarten and has, like, J-cups, you know, and they say they're an adult, and even I'm going, no, and that's pushing it for me, you know. I don't mind young, cute girls.
I'm about to hand Cryptic a cup of water.
Yeah, just go do that. Go do that.
Motherfucker's about as thirsty as the people in goddamn, hey. I'm just gonna leave that comment alone. No, I mean, just some of the dynamics you see in some of these other discords. Like, you go to Alex's Discord and how some of the women are thirsty as fuck for his ass, and you're just like, over here. Then you go over to people like, where I hang out most of the time lately is on a Chaos Eve's Discord. And there are some thirsty motherfuckers there too, Jesus.
I can guarantee you it's worse than Omegon's Discord.
Oh, yeah.
People say that in Megan's Discord, and people say that about how it used to be that way in the SideQuest Discord. I'm just like, nah, I'm not a part of those two, and I don't think I want to be.
That's it. Don't blame me. I mean, my Discord is kind of quiet, as you know, but it tends to happen to me when I step into other people's Discords, and they all go, "It's Viper," and I'm like, "Oh no." So I'm glad my Discord is quiet and just filled with cats and dogs.
Yeah, mine's pretty much dead as well, so which I'm okay with. Easy to manage.
I hope that's a steel and reinforced crate, man. It's not going to last otherwise.
This is why I love Unholy Reaper.
Well, the fact I just constantly bring you down a peg.
Yeah. This is why I need you in my life.
Viper leaves you parched like the Sahara. Bruh. I'm about to pull a monkey and go tell you to sit in the corner.
And apparently Jack Ripper wants to marry you.
Say
You
what?
said that. JTR. Crowdfund Viper becoming American. I'll marry her so she can get that done.
Actually, what is the current wait time on citizenship right now? Wasn't it like 15 years?
Mm-hmm. But then again, if I was to get married to an American, then I'm an automatic citizen. I just need to pass the green card test.
We also need to wait until the borders open again.
There is also that.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine who unfortunately, he got engaged to a Ukrainian woman. She went over back to the Ukraine to finish some things, sell off her apartment and all that stuff before coming over. Right when Koof hit.
Oof.
So she's still in Ukraine. And now my buddy is not only paying for where he lives, but he's actually trying to finance, helping her pay for her apartment as well.
Ouch.
I'm
Just
like,
ouch.
oof.
So I love how Cryptic is in the chat, or in the chat with us, in the Discord, but he's just in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking very strange, man.
Wade Wilson. Hello, what's all this then? People want me
God
to
damn it,
stream.
JTR. That's alright, 15 years is plenty of time to make babies with her. Here's the thing, if you're making babies with her, you might as well marry her, because at that point she's entitled to your money anyway.
He wants to marry me. I mean, look at I don't know why. It's weird.
He's a chubby chaser.
Again, this is why I need Unholy Reaper in my life. Hi, Wade Wilson. But, people wanted me to stream. People wanted to know if I was still alive. So, hi.
Well, you do realize that getting on and just talking to people at least once a month would still help with your fucking depression?
Yeah, there's that. And then there's actually doing it.
You fucking idiot.
I know I'm an idiot. I'm as stupid as a brick.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you, Cryptic.
Hey, but
The chink chimes in.
brick is at least useful. Like, a brick has a purpose.
Cryptic, what the fuck?
I'm just like, wow. It's a good thing I don't take all this seriously.
Cryptic has a sickness for the thickness. What the? I'm about to say, she's got so many rolls, do you know which one you gotta stick it in? I mean, you look at her, there's fucking rolls and cracks everywhere.
Yeah, you people are terrible people.
Who, me?
Yes.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't already know.
Nah, I just like the blatant honesty from Reaper. That's why I like him.
Yeah, Viper is chunky but funky. That's what I say.
Chunky but funky.
Yes.
That's a new one for me. I haven't heard that one before.
Somehow that makes me sound like an ice cream from Ben and Jerry's. Viper, have you watched Black Butler? If so, which character do you think you are?
Isn't it the one where there's a weird, almost gay relationship between the kid and the butler that deals with like vampires?
Well, not so much vampires as much demons, but it is between a butler and a kid. I just see it as a very devoted demon butler who wants a soul, and the kid is just taking, whatever. It is just taking every freaking chance he can to control this demon. But if my favourite character is Grell, which is the Reaper, and also the Super Reaper, which is known as the Gravekeeper, because they're just funny. But I don't see myself as one of the characters at all. Maybe the maid, actually. Who's like really cockney with her glasses on, but then a sharpshooter with the glasses off.
Would you please sew us a toe?
No. Cryptic.
I'm assuming that
no.
show?
More than likely. Cryptic, no. I'm not turning my camera on. The Darth Vader sticker is going to keep on covering the camera, and it's going to stay off. And anyway, my feet are absolutely nasty. You don't want to see my feet. Because I walk everywhere, so the...
Just a nail. Yeah.
I can show you a nail.
I'm about to say a fingernail or a fucking hammer nail.
I was going to say a hammer nail.
Look, beast, keep your fetishes to yourselves. Jesus. You got JTR talking about eating her day and night. You got that bastard talking about French maid Viper. I'm like, Jesus.
Reaper, just don't take them seriously. They're not serious.
I know I tend to refer to most people as degenerates, but
I am not a fucking degenerate.
You are a degenerate, Cryptic. You are on another level of degeneracy.
I'm just awesome.
Cryptic, you once claimed that I was your ass baby.
You on my ass, baby. I shat you out.
And then you're not degenerate.
You came out brown. I had to clean you up.
But bye, JTR. Have fun heading
Later,
home.
JT.
Be safe. You'll probably see me on Fright Power Hour tonight, if Ghastly still wants me on. So...
No, he's trying to milk you for money, too.
Yes. He has
Yeah,
seen
you
the
get paid for
success. No.
What?
Sinatra. I'd milk you.
You leave my tits alone.
I was about to say, milking her titties is a whole nother thing. I mean, that's a flood waiting to happen.
I mean, if I was going to get milk for money, I'd at least want some of that money myself.
I mean, I got royalties from Sinatra for the ad reads that I did. Or for the ad read that I did for facial abuse. But, nothing.
Is that a real
yet.
thing? Are you serious?
That's a real thing. The Ghetto Gaggers, which is facial abuse, follows me on Twitter.
The Ghetto Gaggers.
Ghetto Gaggers.
What's up?
Emmy's giving you some shit, Scotty. Maybe giving that Cryptic some shit as well.
I don't know. That's just M being M.
Yeah, giving you shit. Which country will fall first? UK, Canada, USA, Australia, or Sweden. I should say that Tsukino, the UK is not a country. It is it's 4 countries in a union sort of thing. So yeah, it's a union. If you're wondering which out of the UK which country in the UK will fall, I'm gonna go Scotland.
I'm going to go England, I'll tell you why, because Scotland retains more of its identity than England does.
I'm gonna go Scotland because, well, you've got Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah, I think US and Australia would probably be the last 2. Because if shit gets bad enough here in the US, we got guns, we just kill off the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Reset button.
I mean, if the SNP get the way, Scotland will fall, but if they don't, then England will fall first.
No, after Scotland, it's probably Wales. And then the EU side of Ireland. If any parts of England is going to fall, it's going to be London. It's just going to be a giant sinkhole.
Really, that's your idea to help Viper make more money?
What's that? Wade Wilson. Viper, if you just accept the weird affection guys online give you, you could make a ton of dollars selling voice clips, bathwater, whatever. Wait.
I was more looking at Bastard Beasts.
I'm not going to sell my bras as masks. Just no. Look, Wade,
I'd buy it.
Of course you would.
Well, keep in mind, he doesn't say here used bras.
This is true. I could just
Nor does it
send
say you use bath water either. You could just fill up a bath and sell the water that way.
If there's underboob sweat on that, that'd be terrific.
Underboob sweat.
God damn it, Cryptic.
You can't beat me. I can be degenerate as a motherfucker.
It's a
No
good thing
shit.
I don't sweat.
No, you want Cryptic's money, just sell used socks.
No, I just need to make more American stuff. Like the Bald Eagle. Because he's already got... From my Redbubble, he ordered a throw blanket for his cat.
For my cat.
And it looks very nice. And he should buy more American stuff. Because like the American Eagle design that I did has done very well for socks.
You can also sell your own tits as well. Some people buy that.
The thing is,
Australians survived worse. You got beat by emus.
yeah, that's true.
You got beat by a big bird.
You also get beaten by big rodents called kangaroos and wallabies.
Don't get me wrong, there's some hardy people. I mean, they deal with almost every fucking thing that can kill you. I give them that. But when you lose to a bird, that's where I'm just like, you lost a couple of rungs on the ladder of badassery.
But Wade Wilson, you say I can do all these things, but
Yeah,
I don't want to go down to that level.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening on Cryptic's side.
He's getting food.
I think it's road rage.
Jimmy Puffins, Ghastly sent me and said something about cuteness. Tell him I'm not cute.
I'm getting barbecued, yo.
Commie US is filled with commies and terrorism. Yeah, that's why we have guns. We always fight communism. Here's the thing. Ironically enough, the liberals, the commies, the socialists, the Marxists, they're also very anti-gun.
Yeah, it's weird.
Where people like me conservatives, well, more of a libertarian. I have absolutely no problem with guns. I make a living off of firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Come for it, bitch. I'm working on restoring an MG42 belt-fed machine gun in my garage right now.
I think
Fun
for
for
everyone.
everyone. I've pretty much shown him where he needs to go to get guns lately. Right now, because the extra $400 to $600 unemployment is basically drying up here in the United States.
Yeah.
All these guns and everything that people bought are now either going to pawn shops or they're going on sites like Arms List or Gun Broker. So right now you're still going to be paying almost brand new prices for them, but give it a little bit, and those prices are, as the market starts getting more and more flooded.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna go down.
And prices are gonna really drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true, Jimmy. Anti-gun until the riots happened. The thing is, as the riots kind of slack off and stuff, you're gonna watch the people like, oh, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. So, but yes, Wade Wilson, I will not bring myself down to the level of selling bath water. You know, I don't mind selling voice clips. It's actually part of a Patreon thing that Cryptic takes full advantage of. You know, you send me $30 and one of the rewards is I send you a voice clip of whatever you want me to say.
30.
Just go ahead and pull an
30
irate
pounds.
Alex.
What's
Just
that?
go ahead and go he's got an OnlyFans.
Why? Why do people want me to make an OnlyFans?
Now, here's the thing. His whole thing is just asking for commissions for ASMR, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's no pictures, no nothing. You could always go that route.
I don't know, people do like my voice. Again, I don't mind selling my voice, you know.
It's just anything else that you're like, nope.
You're selling bathwater, really. And anyway, I don't take baths. I take showers. It's a lot cleaner.
Sweaty face masks.
No, I can't wear face masks. Because I'm
No, I
asthmatic.
think he's still. I think he was referring to the boob sweat comment.
Ah. No. Oh, Beast, can you actually hear my music?
Bathwater is the capitalist idea of the century. No, it is a girl. Well, I'm not gonna say she ain't a capitalist, but she sure as hell knows how to play her simps really well.
Mm-hmm. That would be what I would. If I was to do it, I would need to look as cute as, well, her.
What are your thoughts on lolly
bathwater?
Hello, Warfox, and what is your thoughts on lolly porn? Look, anything designed to make someone look really, really young, it's a no-go at this for me, bruh. Like that's somebody sexually fantasizing little kids, and that's just nasty.
I mean, I don't mind the lolly type character. You know, which is young girls, but they are
A specific
older
thing.
than they
The
look.
thoughts on lolly porn.
But I do not
Yep.
agree with the porn aspect.
Yeah.
You know,
The concept of sexual activity with a character that's designed to look young is disgusting.
I mean, I get it. I get that there are some women out there who do look young. I mean, freaking hell, I'm 30 and people say I look 22. But, you know, but the child aspect of it, I do not like the porn aspect of it. I can get over the fact that if you say a character is like an adult or is over 40 years old and yet they still look like a kid, I can go, okay, this is stupid, but fine, they're not doing anything stupid.
No.
I mean, if you want to pull the whole flat as justice kind of thing, where the character still looks like a decent age, they're just flat as a fucking board.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, got you. But when it's designed to have a very youthful appearance,
And we're talking about they actually look like little kids. You know.
I mean, to an extent, I even have issues with characters that are very young but are designed to look older. I mean, there was a cartoon.
JoJo.
There was a cartoon. Yeah, there was a cartoon I remember seeing a clip of. It was literally a clip that got turned into a meme of this nun-looking character that was very well developed, and all of a sudden she makes a comment that she's like 14.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just like, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
What's messed
Yeah,
up?
no, I mean, I get it, but
Oh,
then...
you.
Oh,
yeah,
what
but
the
then...
fuck, man?
What?
Why are you so close to me? Oh, car.
Riveting.
Like, park, like, people can't
Wait.
fucking park.
Real
Cryptic
women have
driving.
big fat titties. Does that mean you're against midget porn?
No. Midgets are different from children.
Honestly, I'm full-grown adults. If you have a genetic disorder, that's fine. I don't care. It's not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to knock somebody who has a quote-unquote midget fetish. Furries.
I would. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was just reading chat. Go for it, Cryptic.
Oh, I'd say I would put fucking if there was a mini size of Viper, whoo, I'd order 10 of her.
It still weighed 200 pounds.
That's true.
It's a good thing I only weigh 266 in real life.
And that's some bullshit. That's your tits.
I do think that most of it is my tits, yeah.
I mean, those are some big tits.
42
Scotty got some big old tits though. Woo!
I bet they'd make a nice pillow, though.
You do make a nice pillow, Scotty.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Again, furries to each their fucking own.
Furries, fine. You know, you like whatever you like. You do whatever
Here's
you
the
want to
thing.
do.
I guess from my stance, it would depend on how far into the animal realm you're going. Like if it's just a dog that walks on fucking 2 legs, then I'm having an issue. Whereas if it's just a girl that has like cat ears or bunny ears, I don't see too much of a problem.
Yeah.
Well, they're just furries that bang animals, so that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't know at what point is it classified as a furry. I mean, just having animal ears classified as furry, or
You know, we have a furry expert in amongst our conversation right now, right?
really?
I'm not furry.
Yeah, opinionated Scotsman.
I'm not furry. Just because I have a cartoon dog is my thing, I'm not furry.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're the expert. Man. God, why are you so defensive? Jesus, Scott.
So, but yes, Darian Root. Addicted is playing in the background. If the music is overpowering, just let me know and I'll turn it off.
Do you not get copyright for that?
Nope. Because...
She doesn't sue enough.
Well, there's that, but also the songs that have been playing are not owned by anybody. They're actually done by, like, fans so far. So...
I was about to say, it's kind of like what Chaos does with Mustafa's music.
Mm-hmm.
Which that man is talented. Listen to some of the shit he comes up with.
Hey, I mean, I like Jonathan Young. I mean, he does a lot of fan...
Furries
fan
did
videos.
nothing wrong. It is illegal in some states to fuck animals that weigh less than 40 pounds.
Every state's it's illegal.
There.
I'll just say, As long as you are not
Bestiality.
actually fucking dogs, I'm fine with it. You do whatever you want to do. I mean, I've seen some fairy art. I've seen some fairy art.
Hunting for hang on, what? Use that much. Hunting furries is legal as they dress as them. Look, if somebody's doing a yiffing session in the woods during hunting season, that's their own shit. If they get popped, that's their own ass.
And if they get a shotgun to the house, it's not my fault.
Yeah, if you right up quick.
Like that's
Dustin,
just
question for you. Sorry, go ahead.
Question for me?
Scotsman.
no Scotsman.
Oh.
Well,
Why do you have a furry avatar?
the reason why I have this avatar is because I made
He
fun of
hasn't
furries.
commissioned me for a new one.
Oh, wait. I have this avatar because I was on a stream once making fun of furries, and so someone watching the stream, his name is Phantom Madness. He decided to draw like everyone on the stream as a furry character, and then I was
I
like,
remember who that guy is.
then I was like, fuck it, I now have fan art, so I'm just gonna claim I have fan art, and therefore I'm cool. And it's not the fan art I'll ever have, so I'm just gonna use it.
Fair enough.
Darian Root. I saw that first episode of Has Been Hotel. I think the one thing that kind of stood out to me is almost every main character is homosexual. I'm like,
Yeah, but they don't shove it in your face. Except for Angel Dust, maybe. But
I'm about to say, you remember the fucking fag?
of course I remember Angel Dust. I've got a shirt of him.
I'm sitting there like, it's just one of those things where, and I think that's the issue, is it, to my extent, because of Angel Dust, it was forced down everybody's throat. And I'm just like, alright, so you're basically doing a whole nother political statement cartoon where you're just going to show an agenda down someone's throat. That's unfortunately where I take, or what I assume Has Been Hotel is going to be.
I mean, you look at the creator and you kind of go, yeah, maybe.
I didn't look at the creator.
Vivzy.
I'm like,
I follow her on Twitter because she retweets a lot of her Has Been Hotel merch, and I do like Has Been Hotel. If you haven't seen the many times I
Alistair,
have,
I think, is the only character. Alistair and the raving bitch news broadcaster, I think, was the only two non-gays in the pilot episode.
Well, you also have
because
Nifty, who we haven't really confirmed is either gay or or heterosexual. But then you've also got Husk, who was the cat with wings and had a gambling problem. Again, that's not really confirmed. I mean, we can kind of guess that.
Again, I was
Angel
referring
Dust
to
has
main. I was referring to main cast. The little maid thing and the bartender is more background characters.
Yeah, but
Don't get me wrong, I did kind of like the parody they did, where they altered the ending, where all of a sudden Doomslayer was at the fucking door.
that was fun. But yeah, we know that Charlie is bisexual. Vaggie likes obviously the women.
I was about to say Vaggie's a les. And Angel Dust, he don't give a shit. He just wants sex. Swings
pretty
both
much.
ways. He sings up, down, left, right, inside out.
I mean, he's mainly for the men because in the comic he says women have to pay extra, but he will do it with women. But say it.
Hello, my flamboyant fellow. Fucking Alistair. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got humor to it, but I don't like anything that seems to force a political ideology down someone's throat, especially through a form of entertainment.
I get it. No, I get it. I think where again, Has Been Hotel is we've only seen the pilot episode so far. Yes, it's been picked up, and I'm glad for that. But we need to see how far it's going to go. If you know what I mean. We need a second episode. We maybe even need a third episode just to see what is going to happen with this show. I mean, it's great that we've got freaking Hell of a Boss, which takes a different perspective of everything, and we've also got the Addicted music video. Great. But I want more context as for Has Been Hotel. I think that's what we need overall, is more context.
Yeah. I think I'm just bitter because I've watched almost everything lately go political.
Yeah.
Just, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it be my niece got pissed off when they started turning Supergirl as political as they are, then she got pissed off with Batwoman. Just one thing after another got turned political, and it's ruined so many things.
No, I get it. I get it.
By the way, I did see my niece watching a cartoon. I was curious what it was. It was something I believe you brought up before. Dragon Prince.
Good. Yes, she has good taste. Yes.
The problem is I couldn't tell if the elf... The problem is I'm looking at it from a distance. I couldn't tell if the elf was a boy or a girl.
It's a girl, Marilla.
It's a belf.
You behave.
Whatever. Woman.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, she's flat. I'm sitting there looking like that's either a very flat woman or a very effeminate man.
Now this is a young elf. She is confirmed that she's young, just like the Callum. But also she's probably just very slim because she is athletic. She's an assassin, obviously. But again, they're not, because they are. It's done by the people who made Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
A lot of the characters will look young and not overly sexualized, and they focus a lot more on personality than they do the look.
That's
of the
just
character.
how knife ears look.
Yeah. But it's
Hollywood's rotten. Hollywood's rotten with a lot more than commies. Hollywood's rotten with fucking pedophiles too.
Ain't it just? Never trust an elf.
If anybody has an argument with that, Cuties is the perfect example.
Well, that was France. That wasn't Hollywood.
It's still the entertainment industry, Scotsman.
It was still the entertainment industry that argued on behalf of it.
Yeah.
Where even some of the most liberal civilians, not in entertainment, is like, I have an issue with this.
Even my dad. My dad saw it and he brought it up to me because he knows that I'm kind of in touch with this kind of stuff. And he said it made him gag. I'm like...
I saw
surprised.
a single clip of them actually dancing. I'm like, ugh!
Yeah.
Like, nope. No.
I've seen the trailer, but I'm not going to watch any of the actual thing itself.
The problem was when it first actually aired, there was clips of it all over the fucking place. You couldn't go to anything, Twitter, Facebook, nothing, without catching a clip of it. And it's just like, ugh.
I think that was the time everybody nearly had a vacation from the internet, wanted it to die down.
Yeah, and Netflix still hasn't removed it.
Nope.
But they are, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, you think you fucked up enough? You lost $9 billion in fucking revenue from your stocks. Think you messed, you still got it on? Okay, your choice.
It's, yeah. It's not good. It really not good. I mean,
We can blame all this shit on opinionated Scotsman. I do it all the time.
fair enough.
You know, Cryptic, I blame COVID on you because you're Asian.
It's fine. I'm still better than a
Slutty
Scotsman,
cheerleader movies were more wholesome. Dude, a porno with slutty cheerleaders is more wholesome.
I
Yeah, at least
probably
it's
wouldn't
not.
have had a problem with it if the children were aged up, if they were like 16 or something like that.
Well, at least the slightly cheerleader movies, the fucking people in it are adults, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Really.
But
They strike over Joe Rogan because he had the audacity to say he wanted to moderate a presidential debate.
I don't see why not.
I mean, you can't do any worse than Chris Wallace did.
I will give you that, Darian Root. Netflix did take the focus off Uzaki-chan. Yeah, into something even worse. But what it did was like, okay, you're not fine with this character that has been drawn to look like this, who is confirmed to be 20 and in college, but you have a problem with 11-year-old girls dancing in... Yeah. I'm seeing double standards here.
What time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. I might have to dip here in a minute.
Oh, I'll wrap up the stream soon because, you know, don't want to plan on going for that long until, again, if Ghastly wants me on the Fright Power Hour, I'm going to need to recharge a bit. Especially before going on the Fright Power Hour. My God.
You're the one that agreed to it.
I didn't agree to it, I just... People demanded that they wanted me on there, and I said, it's not up to me, it's up to Ghastly. You know? So, I will appear in chat, and if Ghastly wants me on, then fine. But, yeah.
So they moved that to Twitch now, haven't they?
Yeah, they've moved it to Twitch. Because, well, YouTube... Something like the Fright Power Hour, yeah, I think it's better on Twitch because it is a lot more about fan interaction or audience interaction, and Twitch is perfect for that, you know. So yeah, and it's also up to Phil as well. Phil Gamore has the final say, and Phil doesn't know me that well, so there we go. But yes. I would assume that Reaper needs his food. Needs to start with whatever he has killed.
Actually, I'm looking at probably doing a venison shoulder steak. Probably. I'm debating. Do I want to do asparagus or Brussels sprouts? Probably with a salad. Or I can probably even do some mustard greens.
I would probably go with asparagus.
Probably. Then do a thinking about making a soup. I just don't know what kind yet. Oh well.
A soup.
Yeah, probably maybe a broccoli cheese soup, or maybe a I could always do a lobster bisque.
That might be good.
I don't know. I'll figure that out.
Indeed. Alright. I will wrap up here. I will wrap up this stream. Because now we are getting into the possibly copyright music. Because I've now got Godzilla playing in the background. So we shall end it here. And then also
that is a weird combo. Crab and ham.
No.
Quite a soup.
No.
In a soup.
Yeah, in a soup. No.
I mean, that could work. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
I blame Canada.
You blame Canada for many things, Cryptic. Anyway.
Yep.
They're not
Have a
even
good
a real.
night, everybody. I might see you on the Fright Power Hour. If not, stay safe, behave, you daft sods. Okay? And thank you to all my Patreon, or to the Patreons that did join me, and thank you to Scotsman for reapplying to be a Patreon. And if you want to do the same thing, it's down below. The link is down below.